we're back! And I just woke up from a mean nap and I'm ready to play some Pokemon TCG live. Hi, Link. You want to come up here and say hi? Yes, Link wants to say hi. Hi, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Miraidon EX deck. This deck is completely based around basically aggression. You want to kill early, you want to get a lot of knockouts with Iron... Well, not a lot. You want to get at least one knockout with Iron Hands EX so that you're taking advantage of the prize trade. If you don't know what Iron Hands EX does, the second attack is most of the time what you'll be using. Amp you very much. Interesting name. 120 damage, so it's a very weak attack for 4 energies. It can be a double turbo as well, which is nice, which would make it 100 damage. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, you take 1 more prize card. So if you knock out an EX Pokemon, like let's say a Luminion, who takes weakness from Iron Hands, is a very easy KO from this guy. Instead of taking 2 prize cards, you take 3. Very good, very strong. You use Miraidon EX to, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Come on, buddy. I gotta go behind. Come on. So this is how you fill your bench up and thin out your Link, come on. This is how you fill your bench up and thin out your deck. You could do this every single turn. You could use 2 Miraidons each turn if you want to, but most of the time that's not gonna happen. There's a lot of good support. Iron Bundles in here to be able to grab something on the bench, potentially, and get a KO with either Raikou or Iron Hands. Let's just play the game. Screw it. Let's do it. Oh, I should also mention one other thing. Prime Catcher is the A spec, but that's not the main thing. This deck heavily also revolves around Electric Generator working. There are 17 energies. The deck will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoy. That's not a good start now, is it? You have no basic Pokemon. I have to patiently wait. I'm 30 years old and I haven't had an ounce of patience my entire life. Go. Hang back. Okay, only one. We hit the Tatsugiri and Miraidon. Okay, so I played a few games with this deck before. I haven't used the Tatsugiri yet. Mostly for my draw support, I've been using Radiant Greninja, which I feel like has been really good. What Tatsugiri does is once during your turn, if this Pokemon is the active in the active spot, so it has to be up there. Ooh. That's really good for me. Although, if he just retreats this out, he can kind of screw me up a little bit. So, I don't know. It's not perfect, but it's about as good as we can get. He's got a Nest Ball. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is the active Pokemon, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So, that's really good for consistency. But like I said, I haven't really started off with him. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Tatsugiri quite yet. He hasn't felt amazing. Is he gonna grab my Miraidon with a Hyper Blower? You gonna blow me, bro? Not yet. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. With the Nest Ball, we're probably gonna grab maybe a Mew EX? No, that'll be an easy KO for Chien Pao. Right? Okay. He Nest Balled the Palkia. I'm just shocked to not see the Bex Caliber. I should have. This was a mistake. I should have done the tandem unit first, just in case. Let's grab the Radiant Greninja. I need a single prizer to get KO'd, so I'm okay with either one of those. Although I could have just grabbed. I don't know. I haven't mastered this deck by any means. I don't know what's more important to bring up or bring down. 120 plus is 130. 130 isn't making a difference. This doesn't take it. This guy's weak to electric. We need to do 140 to KO one-shot Palkia V-Star. I don't know. This is my answer. I don't know what's correct. This seems good. Let's do this. There was no Raikou or Raichu. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking about plays here. There's a lot going on. Let's do this. I'm thinking about Ultra Balling out to get, what's his name? We could Prime Catcher kill him. That's a huge play. Yeah, okay, Arven. Now, a sucky thing is we can't grab Forest Seal. Well, we can technically grab it, but because there is no... I want to confirm that. There's no there's no Raichu or Raikou, so both of my Vs are prized, which is kind of brutal. If that's the case, let's grab the Rescue Board. This would be insane if we hit another Electric Generator. It's fine. We're just going to Prime Catcher and KO him. We're not doing the extra damage, the amp you very much, but this is going to put him so far behind that I think we just kind of win. I wish we could amp you very much, but we need one more energy for that. So yeah, we just arm press here. I think we're too far ahead, if I'm being honest, for him to ever come back from this. There we go, got the Raikou. It's a little too late for that. If we got that last turn, I think we had a very good shot, because we would have grabbed the, I wouldn't have the rescue energy, though. We would have grabbed Raikou off of the Miraidon instead of the Zapdos. And we would have grabbed the Forest Seal Stone and grabbed the Electric Generator to hopefully get that to be the amp you very much. That's all he's going to be able to do this turn, right? Everything has... No, that has 2 retreat cost. You're annoying. I hate you. How many Switch cards? I don't actually have the deck list next to me. I think I played 2 Switch cards, if I remember correctly. That is retreat cost, but it's not a great... I mean, we're kind of just winning, right? Nest Ball, see what we hit. Mew EX holds me down for later. I mean, am I fine without it? I have so much draw. I don't think I grab anything. I think we're just chilling. I think we're playing Raikou, if anything. I think we're attaching the double turbo and then retreating, and that's kind of just our turn and attacking. There's not really a reason for me to attach the rescue board. I don't need the double turbo because we already got like 3 energies on the boy. So I think we're just okay. I can play the rescue board. He didn't have an Iono last turn, which I think he would have played if he had it. So we're just going to do 170. If he might do another boss's orders, grab the Zapdos, because that might be all that he has in hand. He's played a Qianpao. Normally these don't actually play the boss's orders. Oh, giddy up. He's doing something. The tragic scenario, though, that I think is about to unfold here is that he kind of just loses regardless, because next turn I am taking 2 or 3 prize cards, depending on if he retreats this guy out and brings up a 1 prizer, which if we're at 2 prize cards, I'm still pretty okay with that. Like, I feel like I'm in such a good position. Like, this is an aggro deck that I'm just in such a strong position that I don't think I can really lose from here. My opponent has nothing. If I hit an Iono, we're good? Probably, because he just has so many cards in hand. He could sack off the Bidoof if he wants to. He also grabbed, I think he grabbed a Qianpao. I think he's going to play that. I think he could play an energy card and do 120 to me. Yeah, okay. That probably was his best play. I would love to get... I should have put this Mew EX down, I guess, instead of Raikou, but I wanted another attacker ready. I think 3 of his 9 cards, at least 3 of his 9 cards are energy... What? Okay. I mean, so... Good play and bad play, I guess? I don't know. If we had the boss's orders and just grab the Frigibacks, we win. That's a lot of optimism, though. Oh, let's Town Store. We could use it now, which is great. Forest Seal Stone. And we do just grab the Frigibacks and we win, right? Like, there's no way. Gimme. I'm gonna put the rescue board on him. And we just amp you very much and take 2 prizes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hankook. But this is a, this is looking really good for me. I kind of hit, I didn't hit the necessary, like this deck goes. The nuts is when I just win on turn 1. Turn 1 set me up for success, but I didn't get to keep going. Like I didn't get to chain supporters and all that kind of stuff. But I think that we're too far gone here, and like you don't have enough here. You can survive another turn, maybe. He can survive another turn. Like I don't have lethal on board, but I don't see quite how he wins. I mean, there's always ways. There's always ways, but I think I would have conceded right after he pulled out the boss's orders and just been like, that's game. You win. He's got the Radiant Greninja. The Radiant Greninja knocks out the Tatsugiri if he wants to play that next turn, but that's going to be an easy KO for any of my Pokemon. We have 2 boss's orders in deck. We used 1. We had 3, but we used 1. We got rid of the Prime Catcher. If we didn't use the Prime Catcher yet, we would actually be even in a stronger position. The only thing I need to be worried about is him grabbing the Zapdos, but like I said, these decks don't normally run boss's orders. At least last meta they didn't. I mean, the boss's orders, we just killed this thing and we win. We're gonna Electric Generator, try to get the energies on Raikou V, because Raikou V can KO anything if there's full benches, and also, I mean, this thing has 170 damage on it. Worst case scenario, we just do 160 to this guy. Can Arven do anything to make me win the game? I don't think so. We're in a Town Store first, of course. I guess grab Bravery Charm. Yeah, okay. Electric Generator. Give it to the Raikou. I'm thinking about whether we attach. Does it matter too much? I don't think so. We're gonna do this, though. Honestly, I think we just Arven. And just thin. Because we're going to get Iono'd eventually, and we know this. I'm not going to attach the Rescue Board, I'm just thinning. That is... Oh, I could have had lethal this turn. If I Electric Generated onto the Miraidon last time, I could have retreated with him and then knocked him out. That was bad of me. I'm just going to attach. I think just attaching is better than drawing here. Just getting damage down is great, so we're gonna do that. We have the Town Store up, so you'd have to bump that too. Just do 170. If we know that he's got the rare candy Baxcalibur in hand. There's no way he doesn't at this point. He would have conceded if he didn't. And we know that he's got like 1,000,000 energies in hand. By that, I mean probably 6. No, probably 4. That'd be my guess. And then a hand of other nonsense. Ultra Ball. Okay, he's got the Ultra Ball to get the Baxcalibur. And he's got the rare candy in hand. He's got 2 rare candies in hand. Okay. Is his other Chien-Pao knocked out? No. So he needs to get another Chien-Pao down. He needs to do a lot with very little. The reason why I attached the Zapdos is not because I plan on attacking with Zapdos. It's because if he traps him and just sits there with the Radiant Greninja, I can Town Store and grab the Rescue Board, and then I can retreat with him and then KO with Raikou. Oh, where does hand go? I don't know what he's digging for, because he can KO this Iron Hands. But after that, I just bring up the Raikou and win. He had to grab the... He had to attack with Radiant Greninja this turn. He had to boss his orders or counter catcher, grab the Zapdos, or grab something, the Radiant Greninja, the Miraidon, and just hope that I can't get out of that position. That's a start. That also does help me, though. The start is getting rid of the Town Store. So he's not technically out of this yet. Like I said, I have the Rescue Board, and if I get Iono, this is all assumptions that he's Ionoing me, and Prime Catchering or Counter Catchering me. I'd have to dig for the Rescue Board, but right now he can't Iono me anymore, right? No, I think he can. I think he irritated last turn. Oh, giddy up. He could Roxanne me? He's got to do something. If we have his hand, we just win. He has to heal, he has to retreat, he's got to do something. This can't be it. He had to attack with a single prizer and hope that I can't get the Iron Hands back up. That had to be the play. What's happening? Is he attacking? Oh, sure. That took you that long? That took you that long to do a whole lot of nothing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the heck? So that's how this deck can be super aggressive. My opponent didn't have a great start, but because we were able to get the Prime Catcher and knock... I think it was Prime Catcher that we used. To knock out that Palkia V. Palkia V-Star would have gotten him right into that game. Obviously, the ideal start for him is the Baxcalibur start. But me knocking out that Palkia V gave me 3 prize cards immediately. But... just easy. We have weakness advantage on that deck. I thought that deck was gonna die with the newest rotation, but here we are. Oh yeah, I'm not. Well, I guess I am still Master Ball. I'm not the Arceus anymore. I gotta grind for that again. I'll get it tomorrow. I will go second. Me and aggro decks don't get along. I've had a rough few games with this thing. You guys aren't gonna see them, but they've not. That's another. I mean, it's not the worst. We have the Squawkabilly, but. It's not what we're looking for. Give me a Miraidon or a Nest Ball. This, on paper, should be a favorable matchup. Especially if turn 1 we can take a big KO. That would be phenomenal, I would dare say. Nest Ball. Oh, okay. The stars are aligning. I wish we started with the Miraidon rather than... We started with the Iron Hands too? He's gonna have a problem getting that Iron Hands out. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm putting down. Is they're just gonna struggle to get rid of that. Or get that out of the frontal position. That's drawing him an Archeops would be my guess, and then he's gonna discard it this turn or next turn, depending if he's got the Carmine in hand, or Ultra Balls, or fun stuff. He's got the Capturing Aroma. He wants a Tails. Unless he's got like an Ultra Ball to get rid of 2 Archeops. Uh-oh. Okay. We might have lethal. Not yet, but we can dig for lethal this game. Actually, I should have checked if there's, is there the Zapdos? Ooh. We're gonna thin as much as possible. That's, sorry, that took me a second to think on like what is correct to grab. Please? We need 3 energy on Miraidon. We would need 4 energy total with Raichu. Okay. We Iono before we Squawk. I think that's correct. I wanted more energies in the deck. We just need a Switch Cart or a the Rescue Board or the Stadium. Rescue Board. Easy! And the donk is here! 230. Okay, come on. You gotta give me up for that. I spotted it as soon as I could. I went for it. All right, I'm happy. I like this deck again. A turn 1 donk for 230 damage does feel great, though. Also, it feels very good doing it against the Lugia decks. I hate facing those Lugia decks. I hate that energy. I've learned that I despise that energy that's like a rainbow energy, but also your opponent takes 1 less prize card. Hate it. I think I went down. I lost too many matchups. I struggle with this deck, but I think we got 2 good games, so we'll take it from there. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. This deck is for certain people. It's not for me. I am a mid-game, late-game type player. I don't like playing aggro. This is very aggressive. Not for me. There's a lot of good decks out there. I put the, like, if we have the S tier decks, the A tier decks, and the B tier decks, I would put this in middle to top of B tier. That's where I would treat Miraidon. Top decks are Dragapult, Lugia, and Ogerpon. I might be missing one, but those are the 3 that I think are... Yeah, Gardevoir is also there. Gardevoir I think is really good. Those are the decks you have to make sure you know how to play against to give yourself at least a 50-50 against. You can't be going into any tournament that you think you're unfavored against those 3. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.